Hi, Adias here, and in today's video we're going to learn how to edit some of the preset sounds of the System-8. Alright, so let's get started. So in my example, I'm using B-4, and that's the brass fanfare sound. It sounds something like this. Pretty cool. It sounds kind of really old school, which is totally fine. First thing I always like to do, and if you've watched any of the videos, you kind of see, I like to turn down the mixer and see what we have to work with. So turn up the mixer for oscillator 1, and I bet you that is probably some kind, what do you think? Some kind of saw. So was it a regular saw or it was a super saw? That sounds pretty cool. Let's go ahead and turn that down and let's see what oscillator 2 is. Okay, so we can go through oscillator 2 here, and it's a square. Very cool. Let's go ahead and try it and turn it into a super saw. And we're going to take some of that color off. And now let's bring in oscillator number 1. So oscillator 1, if we remember, was just also a super saw. So we have two super saws going. So now let's go ahead and adjust the fine tuning of oscillator number 2. Sounds pretty cool. A little bit fuller, just by using a little bit of that fine tuning. Let's try it. And maybe we'll go ahead and just adjust the color of that super saw as well. So let's turn off number 1 so you can hear. And you notice when we did that in the color, it kind of adjusted the fine tuning there. So now let's bring in oscillator number 1. Pretty cool. Let's try the oscillator 2 up 1 octave, see what happens. Hey, that's pretty cool. Gave it a whole different light, and that was just by adjusting the footing or the octave. So I'll go ahead and put that one back up, that octave. Pretty cool. And you hear some of the delay coming back right there. Now let's adjust. Turn these guys off. Let's adjust that sub oscillator and see what we have. So it sounds like we have something pretty basic there. Oops. And I put it back that sine wave. Let's try a triangle. And we adjust the color. We did the triangle down 1 octave. Turn them up in the mix, and now let's bring in oscillator 1, oscillator 2. Definitely fuller by having that sub oscillator down, the triangle down 1 octave, and we adjusted the color of it as well. So I could probably go ahead and spread out my chord, have it the bass over here, so do the same chord but have it spread. Here's how it sounds this way. Let's spread it, so I'll keep my left hand over here, right hand. Pretty cool. That's pretty neat. So right away we have some pretty good sounds out of that. And let's go ahead and adjust that a little bit more. Let's try dropping the oscillator 1, that saw, down 1 octave. And let's adjust his color a little bit. Definitely a bigger sound. So we have the oscillator, we went ahead and adjusted it down 1 octave. We took the original wave it was on, I believe it was a, what was it? I think it was a square, and we adjusted it to a super saw, and we put it up 1 octave, but we also adjusted the fine tuning to get a little bit more spread in the sound. And then of course we brought in that oscillator 3 and put it on, I believe, on a triangle with down 1 octave. And now if we want to, I swear I'm hearing a little bit of delay. Let's go into here and let's play with that delay and adjust the level and adjust that time. Long delay, let's adjust the level of it. And let's make sure there's no reverb. Good, and let's try it. So pretty cool. We were able to take that brass sound and we adjusted it, did a couple little things, adjusted the oscillator 1, put it down 1 octave, took oscillator 2, changed it to a supersol rather than I think a square, and then we took the oscillator 3, put it to a triangle, down 1 octave, adjusted its color in there, and oh, I almost forgot oscillator 2, we did adjust the fine tuning. So hopefully this gives you guys, guys and gals out there, the confidence. Go ahead and mess with this. Have some great time taking the System-8, and you could go ahead and start with a preset sound and then editing it. Just having some fun. And notice, me personally, I've been going into the mixer and I turn everybody down and I kind of see what I have to work with. Very, very quick and very easy. So you guys try this at the house and we'll talk to you later. Take care.